Hello everybody, and today we are back. My name is Whitback. We're going to be playing some Heroes of the Storm today. We are going to try to show you some more Artanis. I know I did an Artanis build recently, but he did get a little bit of change with the most recent patch, so I just want to try him out again, see about this new talent, some new changes, and how it goes. Today's team comps are going to be Diablo, Artanis, Rhaegar, Thrall, Cassia, versus Stukov, Hanzo, Sylvanas, Muradin, and Kira. Kira also getting changes in this patch. I think she might be up here with me, but I'm not sure just yet. Anyway, Artanis received a couple talent changes. I'm not remembering if he got any stat changes. I'm not sure. But his level 1 talent, they got rid of Seasoned Marksman, and they gave him instead Protector of Ire. And what this is going to do is increase our auto attack damage by 0.1% every time that we hit somebody with an auto attack. And then we are going to get a full 1% bonus damage increase for every takedown. Ooh, girl, did you think you're just going to get to swing on me for free? Artanis does have a lot of cool matchups in the offlane. But at the end of the day, he is an offlaner, so if you're not soaking with him, it's going to be a little bit tough. You do also need to be paying huge attention to this cooldown over here, Shield Overload, which is going to let you know just how many auto attacks you need to reproc it to live longer. Because Artanis is all about that shield retention and keeping himself alive by blocking lots of damage with it. But anyway, basically this talent at level 1, it kind of fulfills the same object that... Oh, where you going? Where you going? Oh my god. Okay, the camera. I'm just going to walk you back over. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff from that Kira. Ooh, was not prepared for the grappling hook to the wall. That was masturbator there. Anyway, Seasoned Marksman and Protector of Ire kind of fulfill the same role on the talent for Artanis, but Protector of Ire is infinitely more accessible because all you have to do is auto attack people, and Artanis does a lot of auto attacking. So he's got a lot of attack speed. He's got a lot of things that make him attack faster. There's plenty of ways for you to hit heroes to make this talent good, to make you very strong in the late game. I think specifically when I'm playing in games where I have an easy time stacking it, I can get at least 300 or so. More difficult games, we're shooting at about the 150 to 200 range, which is still a very significant amount of damage increase for Artanis, but by no means is that easy to accomplish sometimes. So he's not an all-time pick. I mean, you definitely have to know what you're picking him into, but we'll stop going over that level 1 talent now, and I think, yes. So, Psionic Synergy received some changes as well, and I wanted to do it just for the armor here. I think, actually, I'm pretty sure that... I'm not positive. I may be wrong. I know he got some changes to his E-talents. Actually, I think this one stayed the same. So he would get 30 armor on using his Phase Prism. And then at 7, they grouped up the talents for his Phase Prism, creating the new one, the current one, Chrono Surge, which is going to give you 40% bonus attack speed when you hit someone with your E, and it is also going to give you or slow them by 30% when it hits them. So, when you hit someone with your E, you're getting armor, you're getting attack speed, and you're slowing them down so you can punch them more. It's a fantastic talent, and I think it synergized super, super well with this kit, especially if you're going for Protector of Ire. Ults didn't change at all, and then I don't think Gravitation Vortex changed. I'm just going to free stack off Muradin here. He's just going to let me have it too. I really don't care if he takes this camp from me. His team's coming down though, and I don't think that I am aware of that. Oh, no, looks like we're going to be just fine. Going to swap him on out of there. Oh, you know what? I may actually be dead. may be dead. And I lost the turret because I was silenced and I couldn't use the button. But my Rhaegar picking it up for me. Thank heavens I have a healer. Anyway, that being said, there's the Chrono Surge again. The talent we're going to pick up at 13 is the Gravitation Vortex, or Graviton Vortex. And that's just going to reduce the mana cost of our Phase Prism, thank God. And it is going to let us fling that bad boy out way more because our auto attacks and our Blade Dash are going to reduce the cooldown. Oh, got him. He walked directly into it. Thank you, Stukov, for donating your body. Are we going to be able to actually kill him? I'm a little bit worried. I don't think we are. So, that's fine. Let's just get some more attack speed going. I am back here by myself against 3 people. I'm a little bit done for. You know, sometimes when you're playing the game and you're just staring at one person and you're just running after them so hard, you can go blind to everything else going on the map. So, it's okay. It's okay. People make mistakes. But we got the camp, the enemy team trying to steal it, not doing a very good job of that. And we are currently sitting at 5.1% bonus attack damage. Not a whole lot by any means, but we will build that up for sure, especially as our auto attack speed increases. What I was mentioning about Graviton Vortex, though, taking 1.75 seconds off of a 12-second cooldown every time you auto-attack someone is going to be nuts. So it should basically be near constant uptime on your Phase Prism and the armor that you're getting from your Phase Prism. I'll pick it up, it's fine. Yeah, so not to mention that when you use your W, which is Twin Blades, you are going to get 3... What is it? 1.5. It's 3.5 seconds off of the cooldown for your Phase Prism because you hit 2 auto attacks immediately. It may actually... No, it's on the same talent tier as Triple Strike. I was going to say, maybe you could pick Triple Strike and even do... Nope. Nope, they must have thought about that and decided it wasn't a thing that they wanted to do. But 16, it's not really... 16 is a pretty decent situational talent tier for Artanis. Let's chase down this Stukov since he's going to walk into the Earthquake. Going to get killed by that turret. You're welcome, team. I know how to put it down right where it's supposed to. He's not going to make it over. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. And we're going to steal the kill from our team with a quick yoink. I love it. Absolutely fucking love it. We are up to 7.8% bonus damage on our auto attacks and getting the objective pushed in. I've got to go get the soak in the top lane. Kira's up there already. Can we catch her before she dips? Nope. Shit. Just missed the toes. Oh my. Sylvana's going to get away as well with that simple TP out. But the good news is we have 2 levels up on the enemy team, and we have quite a bit of building pressure going. I think what we'll end up going for in this game is... I'm almost positive it's Blades of the Templar. Because it makes the most sense. Having more auto attack speed with Artanis means more stacks, more damage, more uptime on your Phase Prism, more armor. So basically the more that you can auto attack, the better. But you do want the team fight to run on the longer side, because if you get bursted immediately when you go in with your Blade Dash with Artanis, you're just fucked. Because none of your kit works unless you can continue to auto attack. Which is a lesson for everybody picking Artanis. You're never going to kill anybody flat out with this character. You have to beat them down over time, which is the perfect Templar fantasy, honestly. Let's be real. Got her. Yoinks are in. Really difficult to see that off on the top left side. Oh, man. Almost pulled her into the Valkyrie. Really clutch stuff. Almost there. Gotta keep going in. We're going to get both the Muradin, the Sylvanas. We're looking for the healer and the Hanzo as well. But now we've got to go clear, and we've got to try to make something else happen on the map because we can't go into their buildings any further. We're up to 12.2% bonus attack damage on our autos, and things are looking up. Still got all of our forts, still got all of our buildings. All of the camps on our side of the map are good for us as well, and we are going to make things happen, to make stuff go. Now, as an Artanis player, one of the things to remember is that there are a couple different builds for this character, but each of them essentially do the same thing. Artanis' playstyle never really changes. Are you gonna... Okay. Thought there was gonna be a charge that I was also gonna go in, but then nobody was there, and it would just been the two of us. Probably collapsed on, and we'll let that go. No. Just, no. Goodbye. Yeah. So, apart from the hot swapping that Artanis can do, he is all about resetting his shield overload. He's all about staying in fights for a very long time. So, like I was mentioning earlier, you have to be aware of enemy cooldowns, of enemy CC in particular. The enemy team has the Sylvanas Silence, the Hanzo Arrow, they have Muradin Q, which, to be honest, shouldn't really hit us very often. And then they have, obviously, Kira and her spin, and then Stukov and his silence and his knockback. Apart from most ults, we should never be in a position where we can't continue to auto-attack things. Unless we get hit with a real hard Q or Hanzo Arrow, the ability to auto-attack with Artanis is just, getting the yoink in. And we're going to get a turret. Nice. Well, we're just going to leave the turret? Somebody had to put down a turret to pick up the turret because no one else was picking up the turret. We already have 3 turrets, so I mean, there's only a few people that can actually pick it up, but there you have it. Titan Killer is what we end up going for because I guess Muradin with Avatar does make a little bit of sense. We just want to kind of shred him a little bit harder. Not to mention, it does synergize pretty well with the bonus attack damage on our autos, so it's pretty lit. It's pretty good stuff. We are definitely on the lower side of our level 1 quest stacks, though. We're only at 159, but I'm also a little bit concerned because the enemy team, she took evasion, no wonder, or upstage, whatever the hell the talent's called. I was missing auto attacks on her, so I wasn't getting stacks. It looks like we're just going for the end here. I don't even think we need to continue much further. That's the Bloodlust. Only at 187 stacks. It's just lower end game, it looks like. Gonna swap Stukov on in there, make sure that he dies with his team. 200 is not bad, I guess. Just a flat 200. Could be worse, could be better. Didn't even make it to level 20, but once we hit the level 20 talents, there's options, for sure. There are options to take the ultimate upgrade for either ult, which are both very good. And then you could also take the Plasma Burn talent, I believe. I think that's a 20 now, right? I don't pick it very often. But the other talent there that I do think is very, very pickable is the increased Blade Dash distance, which lets Artanis engage and get out much more freely. So you kind of have a lot more mobility if you end up taking the increased Blade Dash distance at 20. But here is the build that I was using for this game. We've got Protector of Ire, we've got Psionic Synergy, Chrono Surge, Suppression Pulse, Graviton Vortex, and Titan Killer. Each of these 3 talents are going to synergize amazingly well with each other and let you really live through sustained fights quite well. As far as 16, like I said, it's up to you what you want to take. If the attack speed is what you need, you get more resets out of that, obviously. But Titan Killer is also very, very good for the amount of damage that you can just shit all over the enemy team, especially if they have a Muradin who's taken Avatar and has not completed his... Oh, the poor guy. Yeah, poor lad. All right. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for Artanis for this week. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know this is a different build from the Q build that we did the last time, but I think both of them are very, very much viable builds, and it's going to depend on how best you like to play Artanis. Do you want to play more for resetting your abilities, or do you want to play more for resetting your shield? So go with what you feel at the end of the day. It all does the same shit, and you just have to think about it a little bit differently. Thank you again for watching, though. Feel free to like, do the comments, do the subscriptions. I will be back with more this week, and see what other hot stuff we got hiding in the back pocket. Catch you later.